Yeah, so I said, this little girl said you drink wine when miracles happen. Is that true? Then Beyonce said, yeah, it's true, but don't ask me about the miracles. It seems it seemed like she wasn't comfortable talking about the miracles she has seen. Kind of like sometimes I don't feel comfortable talking about my supernatural dreams. So I told Beyonce I have miracles that happen to me too. Like this conversation we're having is a miracle. It's a prophecy that has came true as we speak. Then I was thinking about getting my yellow notebook with the dream about Beyonce and I meeting each other and eventually becoming a couple, and that I would show Kelly too, so she would believe in God talking through me, because I had her in a dream before too, and through Jesus Christ I had to save her soul also. So I started looking for the yellow notebook and found it, but when I did, Beyonce had hung up the phone. I thought to myself she had hung up because she thought what I was saying was crazy. So Beyonce called Kelly back, and I could kind of hear Beyonce talking to her, and she was angry, saying, I tried to tell him I would call him back, but he couldn't hear me, so I hung up. I didn't want to be put in that situation. Then Kelly got off the phone and told me Beyonce had to hang up because her nurse was asking her why she was talking to another man. Then I said with a smile, man, Jay-Z is going to be mad at me. He's going to, and I motioned like, you know what I'm saying, stab me. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. And he's going to, yeah, so. Then Kelly said, Jay-Z is a punk. He's not going to do anything. He's been dogging Beyonce out anyway. Jay-Z, Beyonce, and I all got into a physical fight one time, and me and Beyonce were getting with him. I was like, you're going to have to fight both of us. Then I still said jokingly, he's going to try to, then, and you know what I'm saying, emotion. Then this white guy came in the room, and he brought a couple of baby panda bears with him. So we all left the room and got in this older pickup truck with protective boards on the bed of the truck. We were going to the store or somewhere, and I was on the back of the truck in the bed of the truck. While I was riding in the bed of the truck, I had my backpack on and my textbooks in my lap. So we stopped for a second, and one of my books fell in the streets. So I got off the truck and picked it up. It was a social studies book. Then I got back on the truck and I saw a gas station across the street, and I thought to myself, Kelly would probably be wondering how I know so much about what's going to happen in the future because of the things I told her, like Jay-Z getting mad. Then we started going again, and my book dropped again. So I told Bobby Green to stop, Junior to stop, because my book had fell again and in the street, and he was the person driving. But he didn't want to stop. And so then he decided to stop. He decided to go ahead and do it. Then he stopped and backed up as I was getting out, I saw those two baby panda bears back there in the bed of the truck. Both of them appeared to be dead, but then one of them started moving and was still alive and slipped through the wooden boards. And I was happy that the panda bear was still alive. I also was still looking for that dream with Beyonce, and I was looking it up in my yellow notebook, but I couldn't find it. There was other loose papers from different things, and I was flipping from front to back, but I couldn't find it. But I was also in a hurry, so it probably was hard to find. So when Bobby backed up, Luke opened up his door and picked up my book for me. And the white man that had brought the panda bears asked me, was I going to take care of the panda bear that was still alive? Then I answered him and said I would. Then Luke said we will all take care of him. And I saw a pamper on the white and black panda bear. All right, and I don't know what they say about the panda bear. They say that it's or the bear, yeah, represents Russia, if I'm not mistaken. What else? Just a lot of symbolic things in there. You know what I'm saying? But thank y'all for listening. You know what I'm saying? And ask God for the interpretation of this dream. If y'all would like to know, ask God, because it's God's business on interpreting the dream. So even if I give you my opinion, you know what I'm saying? It's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But God, ask Him. That's why I ask all the time anyway. So God bless and thank y'all for listening. See y'all later.